Hey, what up? It's Steak and AGS here, and today I'm making a guide on black demons, and we will be killing black demons with prayer on a pier. Not only do they drop infernal ashes every kill, which is 5k, or a little bit more than 5k at the time of making this video, they have a 40% charm drop rate for crimsons, which is very good for summoning XP, and that's how I've been getting summoning up. And to start, you'll want to bring 2 or 3 prayer pots depending on your combat level and your prayer. If you have 43, I'd probably recommend 4 because you probably have lower stats if you know how to smite. So to get there, you start at Edgeville, and you will be running through the wilderness, so I recommend going to a small world. And you're going to want the most prayer gear you can get, so I recommend Holy Symbol or Medial Mitre, or, well, any god mitre and cloak, and monk robes or initiate, depending on your defense level. And regen bracelet is just my thing. I don't know why I bring it. You can wear whatever bracelet, and I recommend Ring of Wealth for the new drops. But as you can see, you run just out to this crater right here, and for the first like 10 times you have to say, yes, I'm sure I want to go down. Turn on your overhead. Go down, you'll be in the gargoyles. Then you come up, run past this first portal, go into the second portal right here. And remember, if you get a bad chaos portal and you don't know where you're at, you can always tab and just run back out, because chaos portals are a one-time reoccurring event. You run through these mummies, use this top northwest portal, and then you go down to through these monks and go into dust devils. Dust devils are non-aggressive, so you can wait here and rest, or chaos portal. I'm gonna take this portal back. Took me all the way back to gargoyles. That's not very cool. We can try running this way. Actually, I want to show the route, so we'll go back this way. And I just brought food for the lower levels who will be running through the wilderness. I mean, you don't need food at all, because you have overhead. But right here, this is wasting a bunch of prey, which isn't good. Since I'm bringing 2 prayer pots, won't last me very long. So now, how is the chaos portal? I think I've gotten this like 2 times in a row now. It's not really a big deal. And yet another chaos portal. Normally this doesn't happen, guys. And of course that portal was down. So yeah, we'll try to get our... And back to gargoyles again. This isn't good at all. Oh my god. This is why you bring good prey gear. Just to save you some money. Yeah. Black demons drop rune chains, rune meds, and they've got chances to drop the effigies, and they drop blue charms. And then they also, the new Vecna skull thing, that's worth 5 mil, or like 8 mil street at like the time I was making video, because Ring of Wealth just came out. So as you can see, you just go through that Dust Devils portal. Normally there's no one here, but in this world there's one kid. Use your potions. There's 2 AFK spots. You can stand right here with auto retaliate on, and then yeah, you just stand right there, and then down here you can stand like right there. But normally there's no one here, like I said. So you just stand here, killing the black demons, I guess, and then yeah. So killing some black demons now. Just got 98 strength recently, gonna get 99 pretty soon. 20% away. 75 attack. Oh, and the main weapon I like to use is Sara sword for the prayer bone. And this is probably recommended for peers with 70 attack. 60 you don't hit as much, so you probably need 4 prayer pots once again. And I mean, you can kill these with high defense without prayer, like if you bring a bunyip or a unicorn. But as you can see, I'm 57 summoning the time I'm making this video, so that's not sufficient. And yeah, so now we just start killing black demons. You just stand in this spot right here, because it prevents them from getting stuck on these rocks. Like, if you stand right there, they'll get stuck sometimes, and you'll have to move. These are very AFK-able, you just gotta watch your prayer. These Infernal Ashes are worth 5.4k, I think, time I'm making this video, and as you can see, I've killed 2 and gotten 2 Crimson Charms, so they've got a high Crimson Charm drop rate. And these Ashes are pretty good, because I mean, you can bring full invos of Prey Pots and just camp here, kind of like bandits, and trade the Infernal Ashes for your Prayer Potions, and you'll make, I recommend you bring 3 Super Attack, 3 Super Strength, Telly, and a DDS for spec. You can also use Sarah Sword spec if you don't want to bring DDS, because Sarah Sword spec uses Mage, and Mage is more effective on black demons. And if you want to range, you can get into a safe spot where this ranger is right here. You can stand like right here and right here, and then just kill these 2. It's pretty good. It's, once again, you don't need prayer pots for that, so you can just bring like half energy of food, like a prayer pot, just in case you're going out to pick up loots when they're aggressive, and you just camp there with range. You can probably stay here for a really long time. But you gotta like manage the safe spot so there's nothing blocking you, so it's just their body size that can't fit in there, so your Ava's accumulator will work. And yeah, I recommend having auto retaliate on, because then you can watch videos or go make some lunch, get a drink or something when you're doing this, but always make sure your prayer is high. And when you're doing this first couple of times, I maybe would recommend a Ring of Life, because sometimes it takes a while to get down your prayer timing to know how much prayer you're gonna be using and stuff. But what I do is I bring house tabs, and that's recommended for 50 plus cons. Because then what I do is I break my house tab, go pray at my altar. So that's why I only need 2 pray pots, because I can go pray at my altar, and then I can go use my glory back to Edgeville, get out 2 more pray pots, bank the ashes, and get back out here as quick as possible to maximize my strength XP. I'd imagine you can probably get 25 to 30k, maybe more, just because of the banking aspect. And you can bring summoning familiars. I'm not sure if the black demons will hit them, but I wouldn't recommend it for peers, because if the black demon does hit it, then your summoning familiar is gonna, on all beast of burdens pretty much, it's gonna give you defense XP like Terror Bird and Tort. So I wouldn't really recommend that, but you can do it on a main, I guess, for your last couple kills. And I only take 1 sip of super strength when I'm here, because my trips are pretty fast. And I pick up the charms. Sometimes I just keep the charms in my bottom inventory, but today I felt like banking them. So you can see they have pretty high hit points, but the problem is they have really, like, you have to have 70 attack to hit through their defense with, like, D-Skim. I recommended this to a peer friend, and he said D-Skim wouldn't hit through their defense as well as I told him it should. So, yeah, and got 11 defense the other day whipping. I was PKing. Pulled out my DDS because some kid was PJing me, and I saw him fighting my friend, and he was getting like spec transfer and stuff, so pulled out my DDS, put on strength, and hit like a 25-25 and tried to pull out the whip to finish, and well, didn't really turn out too well, because I did finish him, but you know, the whip gave me some defense XP. But, you know, not too big of a deal, because I mean, I'm planning on getting 20 defense with rune gloves eventually on this pier. And it's about, I'm gonna get turmoil, I think. That'd put me from like 20 with like rune gloves to like 28, 27. But then I couldn't be in like any major wins. And I'm doing RFD, got my myth gloves the other day. Don't really like the quest too much. But I got most of the big quests done, like Horror from the Deep and excuse me, Desert Treasure, and you know, all those big ones that really affect peer game. And been working on a lot of strength training, as you can see. A little bit of a Soul Wars prodigy. Soul Wars is easy to AFK. Just gotta come back and die a couple times, you know. I don't really like training too much manually. That's why I like this spot, because it's so AFKable. I mean, you don't even have to really pay attention. Like, if I was like AFK watching YouTube or something, could just make sure my prayer is pretty up high, go over to a YouTube video and check back after like 2 kills, pick up the loots and drink a prayer pot, sip if I need to. And especially for camping here, it's pretty good because they can drop rune chains and, like I said, the Vecna skull, which is worth like 7 mil, so I could pay for a whole lot of prayer potions, I guess. And then, yeah, it's just about it. It's good. It's decent money. Like, you can probably make like 75 to 100k an hour just paying for prayer pots because it cost me about 10, 11k for 2 prayer pots. This is right after double XP weekend, so everyone's dumping potions, so potions are pretty cheap right now. And 1 sip of super strength, super attack isn't even notable, probably like 1k. So we're talking 15k, and then I bring in an invo of 5, 9, 13, 17, 20 of these, which is 100k. So, yeah. I mean, you can do a full invo in 15 minutes. Well, I mean, the time it takes you to drink 2 prayer pots with just melee. But the miter gives prayer bonus, and then the cape gives prayer bonus. Sara sword gives you 3 prayer bonus. Regen bracelet doesn't give you prayer bonus. I'm not sure if there is a bracelet that gives you particularly good prayer bonus. But I mean, if you play a lot of Castle Wars and you got that Halo, you could come out here with 5k worth of prayer potions and turn that into 100k. But I'm not too savvy at that. But I mean, then again, Castle Wars is a lot of work. Because, I mean, you have to, like, run around. And whenever I play something like Castle Wars, I always want to be the one with the most kills or near the top. Because I don't like slacking around. But, you know, I don't know. It's just what I like to do. And then, oh, Rune Chain, as you can see there. That's pretty good loot. I mean, probably get one once every 2 runs, most likely. Unless you got bad luck, then you won't get any. I went a really long time the first time I came here before I got any rune chains. And then one trip I come and get an effigy, 2 rune chains, rune meds, and it's pretty crazy, like, how you get nothing and then you get, like, so much in one trip. Like, on my old main, I used to range Iron Drags, and I killed, like, 5k of them, trying to get Visage and getting range up. Like, I got from 70 range to, like, 88 range doing that. And then, I hadn't gotten any drops during that whole time. Not one D-skirt, nothing. Then I go one trip, get a D-skirt and a Visage within 10 kills of getting there. And they were within 10 kills of each other. I thought that was pretty lucky, considering that. Well, I guess that's enough for the vlog and stuff today. So, talk to you guys later.